This is a commentary from a guitar player, Buckethead fan in Indonesia, stating that Cyril no longer seems to be part of the tour. Possibly a switch to the solo leg of the tour 3 shows early. Worth noting that it seems that this guitar player in Indonesia would like people to believe they maybe know more than they do. Having watched some of the footage and reading some of the reviews, it did seem as though Cyril performed on maybe 4 or 5 songs and the rest of the show was all Buckethead. So this is the first I've heard that Cyril performed for most of the 2-hour show. The original commentator of this video could be a little more clear here that this is just their opinion and it isn't fact. Nobody knows whether or not this was a split and nobody knows whether or not it was amicable. Since the original commentator's video is all pure conjecture, here's more food for thought. Let's say, for instance, that the hatred that Cyril was receiving from some of Buckethead's more overzealous fans got out of control and Cyril was somehow placed in danger. Well, any music rep would disconnect the two immediately, out of sight, out of mind, for the protection of both the artists. This section of the video makes it pretty clear that the guitar player in Indonesia has not been a very big fan of what Buckethead's been doing with Cyril. Again, here injecting their opinion by referring to Buckethead's appreciation of his friend as cringy. There's very likely some very legitimate professional reasons why the music has been taken down for the moment, and one day we may all know. However, again, this part of the video is very irresponsible as it is painting this picture of Cyril being some sort of foe. I'll agree with him here. Clearly something has happened. Clearly nobody knows. And clearly it is none of our business. With regard to the conjecture about the Henry Mortensen project, obviously there are other artists involved there, and that could be any number of things. As this commentator is suggesting, this is all rumor. This is all conjecture. Nobody knows any facts. Nothing's been announced. Maybe it was the brisket. In this section of the video, the commentator indicates that there are plenty of rumors floating around, just like the ones in this video, and that they also have some facts that they know for sure, which they expect you to take their word for. This YouTuber claims to be a Buckethead fan. If so, they would know that all of this personal information is irrelevant and it is pointless to address such rumors. In this section of the video, the commentator divulges private information that was not widely known. Whether or not it was being rumored, it was not widely known. And now, thousands of people are watching this video. So the commentator has effectively disrespected Buckethead's privacy themselves. This YouTuber's video may not have been made with bad intent, but I do believe they know better and they know the hype they're creating and generating. The commentator is simultaneously admitting that this is all rumor and that they don't know, while at the same time pointing their finger at Cyril as the problem and indicating this with the video that they're making. To me, it seems pretty clear that this YouTuber saw an opportunity to generate a lot of clicks and a lot of watches, a lot of excitement for their channel. Since Buckethead has not been putting out a lot of pikes for them to take and put on their channel. And so, yeah, take it with a grain of salt and let's all mind our own business.